What's going on, guys? It's Anthony, and in today's video we are going to be going over the brand new version 11 software update. Now, this is just going to be a brief overview going over the new features, basically my thoughts of it. It is a dramatic overhaul from what we had before. It's even gone as far as to redesign the icons, and it's introduced this dock down here where you can actually put your own applications, so you can drag in dash cam. I can drag this into this dock. There's a whole bunch of different things going on with this, a whole bunch of customization, which really does make the whole entire experience really nice. Let's jump into what's new. Okay, so we're in the release notes, and basically in here, this will show you what is new with each software update. So the current holiday update that just came out a few days ago on December 23rd was 2021.44.25.2. And with that comes Light Show, customizable app launcher, simplified controls, blind spot camera, which is really nice. So now when you engage the turn signal, it'll show you the corresponding repeater camera. That is really nice to have. Edit waypoints, so you can basically reorder your different waypoints of where you're going. So the nice thing is, within the GPS here, you can input multiple different locations that you need to go to, and so now you can reorder those, which is really nice. We have the Boombox Megaphone, so it utilizes the car's microphone to where you can like use the speaker on the outside to like shout stuff at people, which is pretty interesting. We now have TikTok support. There are some new games, so we have Sonic the Hedgehog, Battle of Polytopia multiplayer support, so that's really cool. Sudoku, so we have those 3 new games. We have some cold weather improvements, so it basically says you can now precondition the cabin from the Tesla app when your battery is at a low state of charge. Simply turn on the climate from your Tesla app and override the previous setting by tapping yes on the confirmation pop-up window. I live in Phoenix, so I won't really have to deal with cold weather all that much. Automatic seat heating. If you put the climate control on auto, the seat heating, if you want, can also be on auto. Manage dash cam clips. Easily delete all dash cam video clips directly from the touch screen. That I thought you could already do, but maybe not. A dark mode interface, so you can now change to a dark mode theme display. I think before you couldn't choose between dark mode and daytime mode. Now they're basically letting you make that choice, and now you can also hide the map details if you want to do that. But yeah, so that was the big holiday update. As you can see here on my screen, if you're familiar with the old interface, this is way different. Honestly, way better to me. I really like how it looks. I love that you can now customize this dock down here and add whatever you want. And you can also access everything else very easily, including messages, which I think is new because honestly, before I didn't remember seeing messages, but I could be wrong about that. I feel like if it was new, it would be in the release notes. So there was probably a way to do that before, I just didn't know. I'm still a relatively new Tesla driver. I've had my Tesla since September. But if I click here on the car in the left-hand corner, you can see the new controls. They've kind of made everything like buttons now, whereas before it was kind of just like lists of things. Now it's buttons. You still have, this is kind of what it looked like before, but with a controls page, it's more button looking. Charging page has changed for sure. Autopilot has changed. Now, actually, I'm going to announce in this video that I purchased the full self-driving subscription on my Tesla. So for the last week now, I've been running the full self-driving on my Tesla Model 3. I've been using it on the highway. I've played with Summon. I've done the auto parking, and I will have videos on all of those things. So definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. But I also submitted a request for the full self-driving beta. My current safety score is 95. If you're familiar with the safety scores, I believe you need anywhere from 98 and up to actually get the self-driving beta. So I currently sit at 95. It's kind of going to be hard just because Phoenix driving is so crazy that honestly, like, it's going to be really hard to get a 98 or 99. I mean, people out here drive crazy, so you kind of got to drive crazy a little bit too. But the nice thing is I've been using autopilot on the highway like ever since I got this car. So honestly, I don't really speed all that much anymore. I mean, here's the deal. Everybody in Phoenix kind of speeds. So Of course, I'm speeding a little bit just to keep up with the pace of traffic. I'd say I'm usually doing like 75. You know, I'm not like crazy speeding. I'm just sticking with the flow of traffic. And the Tesla does a really good job at keeping its distance from other cars, and you get to choose how much of a distance you keep from other cars, so that is really cool. But yeah, that's the autopilot settings, locks, lights. I mean, it's pretty much all the same. They've just redesigned the look of everything, and they gave it like this new fresh feel. I actually did put out a video of what the light show feature looks like, and it came out just in time for Christmas. I'm excited to see what other songs they add to it, but also with the light show feature, you can actually create your own light shows on a software. I think it's called like Lights X or something. I could be completely wrong about the name of the software, but you can create your own light show and import it into the Tesla with its own song, and there's a whole way to do that with the USB drive. So that's really cool. I downloaded the app that I can't remember the name of right now to create the light show, and I'm gonna be honest, it looks really, really intense. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to program a whole light show, but I don't know, we'll play with it and we'll see what happens. I just wanted to go over what the new features are with this new software update. It's a really big update, and it really changes the entire interface with this. The screen is half the driving experience other than driving the car. Everything you do is on this screen in this car, pretty much, other than steer the car and use the accelerator. It's like everything is on here. So the update definitely did take some getting used to. Like, for example, up here there used to be a panel where I could just save dash cam clips very quickly. I don't really like this, but now I have to go to the car, go to controls, and then if I want to save the clip, I tap the recording button and then it saves the clip. That's kind of annoying because before it was just up here and I could just tap it really easily. Things like that have changed, but I'm getting used to it. The glove box button used to be down here. Now it's up here in the controls menu. So now it's not in view all the time. You have to go to the controls menu to open that up. Not a big deal. Little things like that I'll be able to get used to over time. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to make this video about the new update, version 11 software, just go over what was new about it. It's very exciting, and I'm excited to make the videos on the full self-driving. I think that's going to be really fun. The car does a bunch of cool stuff, like it can park itself in spots, it can change lanes, take exits, it can manage to get itself off the on-ramp and onto the highway or the freeway. It does like a lot of really cool stuff. And then the summon feature is so cool. I mean, the car, you can literally play with the car like a remote controller, kind of. That's what it reminds me of, but not really. You know, it's kind of limited, so you're not able to totally do that. But I bet someone could totally program a Tesla to work with a remote controller, which would be just hilarious. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, definitely hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Also, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button because that will help the video rank higher in the algorithm. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.